Electric Motors Division of the General Motors Corporation Maintenance Instruction Motor Operated Transfer Switch Motor Module. Introduction, publication provided the maintenance data of the motor module for the protection of the transfer switch assembly. Refer to maintenance instruction 54211 data switch module motor operated transfer switch assembly made up from 2 or 6 power switches mounted with a common support length of the 2 with the total number of the switch, G with the switch, the drive, and the single motor through the segment of the shaft of the pod with the P with the motor with the required to move the switch, contact the motor operated to drive the switches all pull with operate with together that once the switches are positioned they will not drop. The description, motor figure 1 contained with the versatile output of 74 volt DC motor with the horizontal output shaft with the gear of the reduction and rotation of the output shaft limited to the both direction by mechanical stops. Interlocking contact the energy of the motor before travel to reach with the mechanical shaft of the clutch with the gearing housing limited to over the gear of the motor drive the output shaft with the mechanical travel shaft slot is square with the shaft that protrude in the front of the motor with the module permitted for the manual rotation of the output of the shaft in the neutral position facilitate remove the insertion motor module of any one of the switch module of the composite. Some of the motor module limit switch for the group of the auxiliary interlocks include with the dust type of the housing above the motor interlocking cams for the linked operative of the output shaft of the operating position shown with the indicator of the front of the motor module with the 2 lips on the back mounting plate with the help support of the position motor module while secured with the 2 mounting screws that are accessible with the front. Figure 1 shows the motor module. Safety precaution. The motor module with its non-specific application drives switch the module with the operated switch with the trigger with the device is enclosed suitable for the protective cabinet of the carriage has been taken with the design and the equipment to provide adequate safety of operating with the strip of the person now will provide reasonable care, cost, and exercise of the performance operating surface and function of the following safety consideration. All of the carefully observe the application, operation, servicing of the equipment, electrical rating of the equipment, the value of it should be considered to be extremely dangerous for the personnel. 2. The equipment should always be completely de-energized before handling and performing any operation with the switch contact with the neutral position of position to render the equipment safety of the power lines above the disconnect and otherwise de-energized if the power lines are not de-energized. All parts of the device should be considered with the maximum system voltage. If the inspection and energy of the equipment is not served, they do not serve the handle with any of the parts inspect with the closed ring with the dish serve the hot gas with the particle with the always possible when the device is operated with the energized circuit. Operating temperature for the switch for the terminal part for the device is reached except for 200 degrees Fahrenheit to save the air burns with cameras over the handle with the equipment after it has been in service before it has been allowed to cool the maintenance. Only skilled personnel familiar with electrical equipment have it involved to be permitted service of the switch as safety precautions must be observed. Disassemble the motor module with the remove the interlocking symbol of figure 2 with the disconnect all flex leads interlocking terminals and remove the retaining ring the unlock pin 7 with an interlocking link 8 with the remove the 3 screws 3 with the lock washer 4 with the remove the interlocking support 5 with the support interlocking with the gear motor assembly lifting through with the end of the interlock is alive with the forward out with the rear interlock support 11. Figure 2 auxiliary interlocking assembly fixed lead interlocking assembly screw with the lock washer front interlocking support front plate lock pin interlocking link retaining ring rear plate 10 to disassemble the interlocking assemble the remove of the 3 screws 26 with the output interlocking assemble the remove of the camshaft 22 assemble the remove of the stationary contact 7 and remove of the screw with the 5 with the terminal releasing the terminal lug 7 6 with the stationary contact interlocking cover the remove of the component with the contact cam flower spring with the remove of the screw 1 with the terminal releasing terminal lug 2 with the remove the contact with the interlocking 8 release disassemble the camshaft assembly remove the set screw 10 with the remove of the retaining ring 23 select camshaft assembly components off of the camshaft 22 and show the bigger picture of auxiliary interlocking assembly exploded view. To remove the gear motor from the gear motor assembly figure 4, the interlocking assembly must remove it before attempt to remove the gear motor. Remove the yellow motor, leave with the marked U from the resistor 6. Remove the 2 screws 9, 2 screws 13. Separate support brackets from the front plate 16. With carefully remove the 4 motor leads from the hole with the grommet 8 on one at a time. Remove the front plate with the 16. Remove the 4 screws 14. Move the interlocking link 27 with the remove of the retaining ring 26. Remove the left hand coupling 23. Release set screw with the remove of the interlocking drive 22 with the torsion spring 21. Remove right hand coupling 18. Releasing set screw 17, disassemble gear motor figure 5, remove screw 14, screw 18 with the separative of the gear housing 12 with the end bell 12, and 2 with the remove of the vent plug 20, 10 and the pipe plug 11, remove screw 41, roller bearing race 29, roller bearing 40, rear clutch plate 38, clutch gear 37, clutch plate 36, square key 34, 4 beveler washer 40, 35, and worm shaft 33. Move locking wire 7 for the spiral pins 6 for the remove the spiral pins with the front of the ouch pass shift with the drift punch and serve with the plug hole for the gear housing 12. Press output shaft 21, the gear housing 12 of the release worm gear 5 of the space with the washer 2, 3, and 4. Remove the hex knot 15, press the worm shaft with the 33 out with the gear housing 12, remove the manual shaft bearing 16, sleeve with the bearing 1 and 9, and warm up output shaft with the oil seal with 8, 17, and 20 with the gear housing 12, remove the gear grease from the gear housing 12 with allow the parts to be reused with clean parts with the solvent, remove the brush holder cap 32 with the brush, and spring assembly 31 end of the bell with the brush holder assembly 30 with remove the screws 27 end bell with the gear end with the 22 with the armature assembly 26 from the motor assembly loose end of the belt with the brush holder assembly from the motor field assembly 20 with the reed disconnect with the lead with the brush holder with the pull the lead with the remove the gamma end of the bell with the remove the end bell with the brush holder 30 remove the communicator end of the end and gear end of the ball with the bearings 28 25 of the armature end play take up with the spring 29 motor shaft oil seal 24. Alright, assembly and adjustment with the motor module. Motor module is made up of the following: assembly base with assembly, cover assembly, camshaft assembly, interlocking assembly, gear, motor assembly. Alright, show the motor module partial exploded. It shows the gear motor exploded. Base assembly figure 6, cement 2 permanent 12 2 permanent magnets 12 with the 4 poles 13 with 2 pockets on the base 19 with the below V and W terminals on the cover of the RTV head adhesive of the rim show the both air of the magnets are pointing in the same direction away from the adjacent mounting of each molding. Cover assembly pad for the contact in with the stationary contact 7 through with the locating slot with any of the R to V location place terminal 6 down with the mounting hole with the stationary contact screw with screw 5. Pass curve end of the cam follower string 4 through the slot with the opposing terminal 2 and Y with the place contact with the move with the contact 3 with the from the same slot place terminal lug 2 with over the mounting hole with the cam follower string 4 with the move with contact 3 with the screw place terminal lug 27 on the slot with the 0 Z terminal with the terminal 28 with cross 5 with the tab connector 27 on the screw with the screw 29 contacts adjust the interlocking assembly is completed. Camshaft assembly figure 7 and they become necessary to rebuild with the camshaft assembly figure 7 in proper sequence with the proper part orientation of the cam insert with the retaining ring in the slot square with the camshaft 5 add bearing washer cams ring and left with the pointer sequence shown in the figure 7 and orientate cam shown in the lower half of the figure with the cam shown viewed in the direction of the air with the note with the 2nd and 5th and 6th and 7th cams applied with the number side toward with the rear is viewed with the left side with the figure with the screw with applying Loctite threads with the screw set screw with 11 and tighten screw with the lever pointer assembly 10 with the dog point with a whole square camshaft 5. Alright, figure 7 shows the camshaft assembly. Position these cams to number 1 in rear. Alright, interlocking some of the interlocking covered with the inverted position camshaft with the bearing liners wrapping around the bearing sockets. Interlocking contact guide, driver, lever, point up, check contact gaps with 2 circle of E blind and XW shown figure 8 gaps must be between 152,001 and 180,000 as required adjusted bending stationary contact finger between the second bend with the point of the contact cover the molding figure 9. Figure 9 shows the interlocking contacts adjustment. The interlocking cover the molding bending here with the rotate with the camshaft with clockwise drill left with the point with the right with the contact gap with the 6 with the rear circuits is shown on the 152 with 188 some of the with an inch required adjusted bending with the described in step 2. Place bearings assembly 19 figure 6 the over the cover the cam assembly invert screw with the 3 screw with the 26 and washer 25. Gear motor figure 10 assembly spring with the 29 ball bearing 28 with the into the end bell with 33 leads with the motor field assembly 23 with the gamma end bell 30 with the connect with the brush lead with the brush hole with the end bell with the 30 position end bell 30 on the motor field. Assembly pressure armature 26 with the communicator end ball with the bearing with the sum of the motor shaft with the oil seal with the 24 with the gear end ball bearing 25 with the into the end bell with the 22 with the position end bell with on the motor field assembly 23 with the rotate end bell with the line up with the marks and end bell with the marks on the motor field. Assembly screw with the 2 screw with 27 some of the oil spring seal with the ball bearing 16 into the gear housing 12 with the assembly bearing with the 1 with the 9 with the gear housing assembly ball bearing 16 with the gear housing 12 with the prevent damage of the oil seal 17 carefully insert worm shaft with the roof of the oil seal with the 17 prevent damage of the oil seal with the press of the worm shaft into the ball bearing 16 secure the worm shaft with the bearing with a hex knot 15. If the output of the 21 worm gear 5 is not replaced with the proceed with steps 11, the output shaft with the worm gear of the being replaced continue with step 8. Position worm gear 5 with the output shaft with the 21. Insert oil spiral pin with the 6 and existing hole with the worm gear. Output shaft with the drive with the partially drove in the hub of the worm gear. Drove with 125,000 to 2151 to 21 0251/02531 diameter hole output shaft of the worm gear with second spiral pin with clean chips for the part. Do not insert the second spiral pins at this time. Make one flat strip at the end of the square portion of the output shaft at the end of the second quadrant. Make side of the worm of the gears of the face of the mark. The marks are typically be used. Assembly reference, remove the spiral pin. Select spacer washer 2, 3, and 4 to sum of the worm gear 5 of the worm shaft 33 with a total worm gear clearance between 2,000 and 10,000 inches. Sum of the space of the washer for the output shaft with the worm gear. Insert with the 2 spiral pins 6. Insert with the lock wire 3 with the spiral pin 6 and form over the worm gear hubs. Place bevel the washer 7 the figure 11 the worm shaft 9 as shown 9 5 put small amount of the gear shield lubricant and clutch face of 4 6 insert P with the 8 into the worm shaft slot with the position front clutch plate 6 on the key with clutch cut gear on the rear of the clutch plate hold position on the key apply Loctite screw with the 1 threads of the inside strip of the rolling bearing raise 3 put on the rolling bearing 2 over the raise 3 place on the worm shaft 9 turn screw 1 into the worm shaft 9 until the just tightens against the bearing raise and the tighten the 1 full turn to the approximately 7 of the clutch clip slip torque. Place oil seals 8 and 20 on figure 10 over the end of the output shaft 21. Press in gear housing 12. Gear motor exploded. Alright, figure 11 show the worm shaft assembly. Insert vent plug 10 with a pipe plug into the gear housing 12 lubricate inside of the gear housing 2.5 to 3 ounces of the gear shield. The lubricant position gear housing 12 on the end of the 22 with the screw of the 14, the screw with the 18 lock washer 19 and 13 gear motor assembly. Figure 12. Rotate square shaft of the front of the gear with the motor 19 over the hole of the left hand square shaft extend for the vertical plane. Position the right hand coupling 18 over the right hand shaft. The extension of the set screw with the toward front set screw with the 17. Assemble the torsion 21. Sleeve with the interlocking drive of the assembly 22. Ends the spring cross over the end around with the top pin. Place assembled on left hand shaft. Extension of the torsion spring over the inside of the door of the gear motor. 4 position left hand coupling 23 over the left hand shaft. Extension of the set screw with the hole toward the bottom of the set screw with the 24 over the place driver length 27 in the stop link, stop pin interlocking drive assembly with 22 with the screw with the retaining ring 26 position drive link assembly with a upward place on the front plate 16 and on the front face of the gear cave at the ends of the torsion spring 21 extend of the 2 slot for the left side of the front plate with a bent tab on the front plate must be at the top of the point with the rearward screw with the forward screws 14 and lock washer 15 insert with the rubber grommet 8 and into the whole center section of the support bracket 12. 8 position support bracket 12 behind with the front plate 16 shown with figure 12 with the head with the 4 motor lead with the grommet 1 with the time support with the bracket with the 4 on the plate with the 2 screw with the top of the 2 screw with the 13 lock washer 10 nuts to 11 but on the 2 nuts must be inside of the support bracket position rear plate with the 19 with the 29 back into the support bracket 12 with the band tabs over the top pointing towards the rear screw with the door screw with 9 with the top with the 2 screw with the 30 lock washer 10 nuts 11 and at the bottom of the 2 nuts must be inside of the support bracket fasten rear interlocking support 32 with the rear plate 29 2 screws 31 position resistor 6 over the taped hole at the top of the support bracket 12 with the connecting tabs with the pointing on the right screw with the 2 stems of screws 7 motor module assembly figure 12 slide interlocking some of the 2 in the rear of the interlocking support 32 with on the gear motor some of the camshaft pointer over the front with the position front interlocking support side screw with the 3 screw with the lock washer 4 line hole formed end with the link with the hole of the lever to point with the some of the insert link pin 28 from the front with the screw with the retaining ring 26 connect V, W, and Z leads to the motor, respect with the terminals of the interlocker. Simply connect the U lead to the rear terminal with the resistor, flexible lead 1 to the interconnect with the front terminal with the resistor, Z terminal with the interlock. Through the 4 lead with the midpoint with the next 2 with the grommet 8 with the motor housing with the tie wraps 20. Alright, shows the motor module partially exploded. Service data. Gear motor rating, 74 volt DC intermittent, 120 operation per hour, maximum 5 operation per minute. Operating speed 74 volt DC, 25 degrees Celsius. Motor must run no loose with an extreme position other than 4 second slip clutch setting at 300 to 600 inch pounds. Auxiliary interlocking switch interruption 1.5 amps to 74 volt DC inductive. 5 amps volt, 74 volt DC resistive voltage rating, 1500 volt DC beyond adjacent contacts across open contact circuits A through R. Gear motor resistance not measure connection armature shunt resistor open. Shows red wide field, green XY, red W, V green field motor, U yellow resistor, black Z contactor wiring diagram. Service data 2 field 1 yellow armature brush maintenance parts. Gear motor support kit, rear plate, front plate, lock washer support bracket, lock washer nut grommet support, attaching screws to applicable label the gear motor kit, gear motor tie cable, resistor kit, resistor screw, gear mount and coupling kit, right hand coupling, left hand coupling set, screw for the drive assembly spring with a coupling insert, link of the pin and retaining ring, interlocking kit, auxiliary interlock assembly, interlock support, lock washer cap, screw flex lead. Material is silicone RTV compound 2 ounces tube, Loctite retaining compound 10 cubic centimeters tube, the gear shield lubricant, all night. Oh, that was Electric Motor Division, General Motors Corporation, maintenance instructions, motor, operated transfer switch, motor module, maintenance instruction 54212.